Hello and welcome live. Here we are, 11:30, April the 1st, 2020. Just doing these, a little bit of fun. I don't know, I've just got quite into the live streaming and stuff like that. I'm recording this one, and then what I'll do is I'll put it up, and we'll do it that way. That way I can check the audio. So apologies for yesterday when we were on YouTube, and I forgot to turn on one of the audios and just check in. Yeah, we got a balance. Anyway, from my point of view, this morning, been really busy. To be honest, I had loads of orders come through. The wash is in soak, so the next batch is in soak, have been mixed up and ready, so that's ready to be pouring tomorrow. So it's going to take a couple of hours out of my life tomorrow. We're really getting the orders, getting them out and sorted. So everybody's orders are bang up to date. For all the orders that are placed up until around about 9:30 this morning, they've all gone. And then same thing again, the next lot will go out on Wednesday. I'm trying to limit the amount of time I go out. You know, we're self-isolating and things like that, so I'm doing on Monday, Wednesdays, and then on Fridays. And then next week, you know, might change. You might go for a Tuesday and a Friday, not sure, just depends how things are going at the moment. But yes, we are sort of getting there. So anyway, your orders are all out and on the way. Now, one thing I wanted to show you, I've got to remember how to do this all on the fly. So if I just go down in here, so you might remember yesterday's live show, we were talking about the Molotov pen, and I was saying how mine was a little bit gritty. And let me just show you a thing. So what we were talking about, we had this. So if you don't know what this is, these are chrome pens. They're absolutely brilliant. And then obviously you come along, you give them a squiggle like this, okay, and you sort of flood the area. But the trouble I was getting is that they were actually going very gritty and not at all chromy. Okay, so we're looking for this effect and we were getting this. Anyway, a couple of you messaged me and you were talking about how you can reactivate it with IPA. Okay, so I was thinking, right, okay, that's fair enough. Well, we can go through the measures of doing that. One drop of self-leveling thinners or IPA in there, things like that. IPA I find it wasn't working very well. Self-leveling thinners though, actually, and that's what this is just down in here. Okay, this has just got in here, and I'm going to do it again just so I can show you. You literally take a drop, and when we say a drop, we literally mean a tiny drop. That's it, that's probably way too much actually. Down in here, okay, we give it a mix, and this is yesterday's that dried. Okay, we give it all a mix up, just like this. So you rehydrate it, okay, and I've never known you can do this, but this had totally dried yesterday, okay, and it's gone. Then what you can do, and you can see how it's working again. And then what you can do with a pair of magnifiers on your head, because I'm getting old, okay, you can then just come in here, grab this, and we can do our chrome effect for our intakes. Holding one's breath as you do it. Just making sure I haven't touched the other side, because as you can see I've done the other side already. And it actually rehydrates and brings it all back, which is actually very good, because this makes it, technically this stuff can last forever. So we'll just follow that panel line around. Okay, hopefully you can see this. I know I've got my head in the way a little bit. Okay, and then as this self levels, it gives us our nice chromy edge, which I think the camera's a bit too close today, so let me just back that camera off a little bit. And there we have our nice chrome intakes, which actually very happy with. See if we can get them going. I say the camera hates anything chrome, but it has restored it and brought them back. But this is the thing, there you go, you can see how that is now like a mirror, and this is still quite gritty. If I take a tiny bit of the thinner here and we go over the top with this, hopefully it's enough, and it will reactivate this one and make it go chromy again. So my point is, like this one here, I've actually got this on top of the cap now. If I keep that safe to one side, even when it dries, rehydrate it with a little bit of self-leveling thinners, and we'll be good to go again. So that would be, you know, very handy to have something that can just rehydrate, go again, and if you've got it on here, we just brush it in. But you probably see down there, that's proper gone back to being perfectly chrome. You see the cameras above? Okay, and then this one over here is doing its bit now, and it's going back to chrome as well. I know it's a bit tricky on the close-ups because it doesn't like it, but total chrome effect. There you go, you can see me in it. Not that you want to. All right, so there we go. That's how we've done the chrome effect, and we've just passed this in. And again, the usual thing, let it sit. The longer it sits, the nicer it goes. Okay, and that's our chromey bits done just for the intake as we wanted to do. So that's very, very nice. At the same time, I've been quite busy over in spray booth this morning as well, and I've just given this, literally in the last 10 minutes, a coat of black. Purely because I just needed to see what was going on with this seam around the canopy. Like I said yesterday, I've really made a complete dog's ear of doing that. I've completely overdone it. I tried to put in a little bit of filler, didn't work. I got the Dremel out, killed it, overdid it. So we've gone through and sorting it out. But this guy's coming together quite nicely. So what I intend to do this afternoon show is to get him, give him a coat of primer, and we'll all be good to go on that one. So he's coming along very nicely down in there. And then last up is this guy. He's now finished with the wash. No problems with that. Very happy how he's all turned out. So what we're going to do is going to get a flat coat on him. So he's just going to have the standard, where is it? Tamiya XF86 right the way over it. I'm not going to do it with the quick drying rapid thinners. I'm just going to do it with the self-leveling. So it's got a bit of a satin finish. And then what we can do is get on with the oils on this. Now originally I did want to get the oil work all done on this today, but I don't think, to be honest with you, I'm going to get a chance to be able to do it purely because we've got this afternoon show at 3 o'clock. If I can get a couple of hours in this afternoon, I might do that. So what I'm going to do is going to give that a coat of that in a moment. Don't forget, you can join us this afternoon live at 3 o'clock over the usual things all over social media and stuff like that as well. Lovely to have you along with that one. And then hopefully Matt will be on with me this afternoon because obviously he had a bit of time off yesterday sorting things out. We're going to rotate the team through as well. So we might just not Andy today, and we'll have somebody else and so forth and so on. And we'll get them through on that one. Anyway, that's it from me. Happy modelling. Take care. I'll see you all at 3 o'clock.